Good evening, everyone. My name is Matteo Vismara. I'm a physicist, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Satenlight, a startup born in the University of Milan with a patented technology with which we are going to revolutionize the optical satellite communication market, increasing data rates. We all know that we live in an increasingly connected world. Electronic payments and manned vehicles are just some examples of this phenomenon. Right now, the Satcom market, the Satcom network is based on radio frequencies, which suffers limited bandwidth, low downlink capabilities, and easy jamming. Moreover, some leading companies already reported difficulties in providing real-time calling, mainly due to the current saturation of the RF network, as underlined by this projections report that states that we are going to have a huge increase in the capacity demand in the next years. In the face of these problems, we can state that the main market needs are higher downlink and inter-satellite link capabilities to overcome the current saturation of the RF, lower infrastructure costs, and more secure communication. Because, I mean, dear investors, can you imagine what would happen if we exceeded the limit of saturation? What would happen in 4 or 5 years if the network was so saturated that suddenly we would be no longer able to, make a call with someone we love, to make a an electronic payment, to give support to areas affected by climate disasters? The solution to these problems is the optical communication that provides higher bandwidth, that provides remote areas connection, that is more secure because uses narrower and more difficult to detect beams, and that has lower infrastructure costs. This solution, the optical solution, is already implemented in orbit between two or more satellites of the same satellite constellation. Because in orbit there's vacuum, and light can freely propagate without any distortion, reaching the data rate of 100 gigabits per second. But the real problem is when we want to come down with the information from the orbit to the Earth, because we encounter atmosphere, and atmosphere is a turbulent mean that introduces distortions that limit the data rate to 10-20 gigabits per second. So the downlink, the stream of the information from the orbit to the Earth, is a bottleneck, and we have to break it if we want to build a more reliable and faster satellite communication network. So that's why Satenlight. Satenlight is a patented technology with which we unlock the power of optical communication. With it, we are able to multiplex the communication and increase the data rates, basically superimposing different messages on the same optical link. Our detector is able to detect and decode the information with a local detection. That means that the detector itself is smaller and more easily deployable. Eventually, our technology is plug and play because it has the ability to be integrated with the existing technologies and enhance them. Our technology is already tested and implemented both in our laboratories in the University of Milan and in outdoor environment. This is an aerial view of our department, and this is a graph showing the 4 bits of information we obtained with 2 different sources simultaneously in the same optical link. And these are the 2 numbers of the patents with which we are protecting our technology. Last July, we obtained an investment of 250K by a public investor in Italy called Galaxia. And right now, by the end of the year, we are going to open a new round of investments for 3 million or more, actually, that will lead us to the construction of space compliant instrumentation. That's a step towards the in-orbit demonstration that is planned at the end of 2028. And here is where I turn to you. Because with satellite, we are enabling optical multiplexing for the next generation of space communication. All you have to do is to get on board and be part of this optical revolution. Thank you.